Hey y'all, it is late, and do you know what national day it is today? Um, I don't. So, because wow, it is wet out here. Let's see here. All right, yeah. Um, anyway, Pop and I were playing at a jam. We just went for a little bit, and then they invited Pop to sit in, and of course, Pop stayed all night. And we just got back, and Pop is spent. So I figured, well, I have not spent much time today talking to my beautiful wife, Christine. So we are going to just hang out. And, but before we do, I'm going to just be online with you all. So, how you doing, Jeremy Stone? All right, cool. Um, so we'll have a little Q&A time tonight. And, uh, no music tonight. I mean, tonight Pop was, man, he was playing. I sang a couple tunes. It was pretty funny. I'm actually going to do I should do a video about tonight because I forgot my bass, and I don't know why. I put my bass out on the front porch, and and it was in the case, and I put it out there in the front porch to put it in the car, and then it was raining, and anyway, I was shaking the umbrella out, but it stopped raining, and after it stopped raining, oh look who's here visiting. After it stopped raining, I was shaking the umbrella out, and for some reason I didn't put the umbrella back in. The bass is out there, so the umbrella's out there, the bass is out there, and then I said, oh, I have to leave Christine a note to tell her where I am going. So we were going to Scarpino's restaurant in Bradenton to the BC and Company jam. I think they call it the Clam Jam. So off we went. And when I got there, I looked in the back of the car, and there's no bass. And so I looked at my phone. We have the Nest camera. Well, guess what? My bass was on the front porch in the photograph. It was pretty funny. So I called Christine, woke her up, said, please take my bass in. So I was a singer tonight, and Pop played pretty much all night. Had a great time, and he did not play one jazz tune. He played Sly and the Family Stone, he played Eric Clapton, he played Stevie Wonder, he played a lot of blues, and I sang Under the Boardwalk, and he did a solo on Under the Boardwalk. Billy, the Kid Norwood, how you doing? And Pop had a good time, great time. So we get home, and it turns out Nick and Ashley wanted to come over. They were supposed to have dinner with their parents. Well, guess what? It didn't happen. So they're coming over for dinner, and it is 10:30 something. Pizza's in the oven. I had my own meal at the Italian restaurant. So so I'm just here with you guys. Thought I'd give this show. So I'm just hanging out outside, talking for a little bit, because I just didn't want to not go live. So today, very interesting day. We're getting ready for the NAMM show in Nashville. NAMM show this year is only 2 days long. And I just figured, man, NAMM's going to be really something. You saw me playing, I saw you playing with Dovydas at that gig. What gig? That gig? A Mandeville Beer Garden gig? The one with the girl that sang Amish Whip on the 7th, meaning the brew house, yeah, Amish Whip. Mandeville Beer Garden. So the story with that, we have been playing at Mandeville Beer Garden since 2016, I think. 15, yeah, 2015, gosh. And I think it was 15. That was 2016, yeah. And yeah, it was March something. It was St. Patrick's Day. That's what it was in 2016. That was after our first blues challenge, feeling good about ourselves and all that. So that was fun. And we played there 2017, 2018. 2017. Dovydas was like big time in 2018. So I played there with a 5-piece top 40 band that I played with. And then we came back in 2019 and we got canceled for 2020. And how about Andrea, huh? She is cool. I mean, we changed the key to Amish Whip, I think we brought it up a major second, but what she did is she sings the part a fourth higher. Okay, a fourth higher. So the song, I'll give you the tone. The key of the song is so that's the key. Let's say she did it in. And then Dovydas would sing, "Fill up gently in my Amish whip." Right. Well, she sang it. So she was on the 7th. So bum. And it popped. It really popped. I think she was up there anyway, but yeah, she was. It really popped. I mean, it was a different melody because she focused it on a different part of the chord. And that's kind of how I sing. I like, I do that to a lot of Sinatra tunes where I just pick my note. There's three or four good notes in a chord. I'll pick whichever one I'm close to instead of the right one. But in her case, she was spot on the harmony part and singing the harmonic. Yeah, she definitely got talent, Mr. Goodson. And that was a fun gig. So what we're trying to do now is get a gig for when we're in for the NAMM show. And there are people working on it, so we'll see. You know, it would be a ticketed event. If you didn't live in Texas, you would come see you in person. Well, Billy the Kid Norwood. Nashville's closer than Texas. So we'll see in the next few days if we can get a gig in Nashville on July 15th or 16th or 17th. Okay. So that'd be really cool. And Nick is going, Ashley's going, Sammy's going, I'm going, Dovydas is going. And maybe Christine if she doesn't have to work, because she's doing this church gig right now. She said she won the best cover of Amish. Yeah, Sean Daniels out in LA right now because I've been trying to reach him. And Dovey said, I said, Dovey, where's Sean? He hasn't returned my call. He said, oh, he's in LA. So, oh, okay. So, Billy, you've never been to Nashville? Well, there's a bunch of really great people in Nashville. Nashville would be the 15th and the 16th. And we are going to be at the NAMM show. NAMM is where all the big music companies show their wares. But from what I gathered, they've had such a great year this year, they don't need a show. They're like back ordered till the end of the world, and I talked to the guy at Spectre today. Yes, 15th, 16th of July. Yeah, so anyway, so Fender won't be there, Boss won't be there, Lace won't be there. All the companies we were affiliated with won't be there. So yes, you will drive from Austin. And Billy, you can get the Dovydas band booked in Austin. Okay, you need to I'm I am crowning you the Austin guy. All right, you're the Austin guy, like the Pope. Hey, you are now crowned to book the Dovydas band in Austin, Texas. Austin is one of those places where a lot of bands want to play. It's like Nashville, just not. So it's more expensive than Austin. Nashville is. Hard to believe, but it is. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna try to book some venues. Yeah, Austin is the place. I'm telling you, it's one of they've got. I can't remember the name of the venue in Austin. I saw this great band from somewhere else in Austin back in 2017, and it was a club. Yeah, Austin city limits is definitely what Dovydas wants. But I'm not positive, I think all the bands in Austin city limits have to be part of that thing called the music industry. And if you don't pay a promoter, you're not part of it. So Dovydas does not pay a promoter. He grew by himself. And a lot of people did. A lot of people on YouTube did grow by themselves. You actually played the same stage Stevie Ray. Oh my God. Really? Oh my gosh. Wow. Damn. Yeah, I saw a Stevie Ray Vaughan guitar strap on Pawn Stars today. Anyway, yeah, Stevie Ray, man. He was a real pioneer. Yeah. So I talked to a man that I sort of made friends with a couple of years ago. His name is Rodney Hall. Rodney is the owner of the Fame recording studio in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. And if any of y'all know about the Allman Brothers, that's where they got their start. And I met him 2 years ago in Nashville at the NAMM show. Bought him a drink. We talked for a while, and we have a mutual friend that was good friends with Alan, named Cowboy Ken. And I called Cowboy Ken today. The last time I spoke with him was when I told him, "Oh man, you're canceling Eagles Nest. Bummer. Okay, well, that's all right. You can catch us at the next one." But anyway, and yeah, Kenny was really broken up as we were when I told him about Alan. Anyway, so I've been trying to reach Kenny to get in touch with Rodney Hall, so I couldn't. So I called the studio directly, had a good talk with Rodney. He remembered me, and I had talked to him last year when we were on our way to Memphis to the International Blues Challenge. Yeah, 1997. Yeah, Stevie Ray had already been playing for about 20 years by then. But anyway, Cowboy Ken, and yeah, we had a great time with Rodney, and so I talked to him, got invited to Muscle Shoals with Dovydas and everything. And but we didn't go. We didn't have time to make it back because we had to do the uh, Sun Records. That's really funny. We couldn't go to the Muscle Shoals studio because we had a recording session at Sun Records. Isn't that something? You know, were invited to go to the studio where Duane Allman was discovered, but we couldn't because we were at the studio where Elvis and Johnny Cash and Jerry Lee Lewis got discovered recording. Wow, that's a moment. Anyway, he is interested, so we'll see. We'll see. I sent him a link. I explained Dovydas has had 130 million views on YouTube in the last 3.5 years. And in the last month, he's had 10% of them. He's breaking out right now. Yeah. Elvis Presley. Well, since my baby left me, I need a new place to go. I wish I could remember words. I just can't. Yeah, so anyhow. All right, so Jeremy, I hope to see you at a performance coming up soon. Yeah, he will. He's still maintaining 3,000 a day. He hit 3,000 yesterday. Not sure where he is on his way to today as far as views. But there is a possibility. I made another call to a friend of mine I sold a motorhome to who was the head of the Sarasota Film Commission. She's going to invite her friends who are all on the city council and county commission to see Dovydas play. Don't tell anybody this. He's playing tomorrow night because he doesn't announce his days where he's going to be at the Circle, but he'll be there tomorrow night. So if you want to jump in the car, you'll make it. Well, if you live more than 24 hours away, you won't make it. If you live 19 hours or 18 hours away from Sarasota, Florida, you can make it. That means if you live in New York, you can make it. No, you can't. You'll have to do 100 miles an hour. Anyway, yeah, 19 hours. So, I don't know. Houston, I think, is 16 hours from here. Austin is about 19 hours. So, Billy, you'd have to be in a car. Or you can just run over to the airport and fly into Punta Gorda, St. Petersburg, or Sarasota directly, and you can get a non-stop flight on Allegiant Airlines. Okay? Book it to Punta Gorda, which is 1 hour away, Sarasota, which is 20 minutes away, or St. Petersburg, which is 1 hour away. All right? And so you got your choices. You can pretty much come and go, and it's in the summertime, so the hotel rates aren't insane as they are in the winter. I have a friend, actually, anyone coming here to see Dovydas, contact me, please. Okay, contact me. Anyone who is coming to see Dovydas on the Circle. I'll get you a deal on a hotel room, nice hotel room. My friend owns it. It's walking distance to Siesta Key. And if you know the TV show Siesta Key, well, that's his TV show. He's a producer. But anyway, yeah, Christine and I are going to go see Dovydas tomorrow on the Circle. Nick went last week. There was so many people there, he was afraid to get close. Because the police were hovering, and he didn't want to seem to be part of it, Anyway, didn't want any questions. So I want to bid you all a good night. Again, this is just a short little thing for a handful of people, just to say hi, and I will try to get some of the video from tonight and put it on the what do you call call it, on Google Drive, and maybe we can do something with it. Okay, Shank, how you doing? Good to see you. All right, so yeah, Pop played his butt off. I mean, he was playing When Doves Cry tonight. He played If You Want Me to Stay, that song I did the other night. Amazing 3DG. Hi, Henry. Good to see you. So I would love to see some of you guys in Nashville just to hang. Again, we probably won't be playing, but we'll just be hanging, and it would just be fun to meet some of you guys. So we'll be there for the NAMM show, and there's a hotel called the Maxwell House, and like the coffee, and I believe that's where the coffee got its name. The rooms are $114 a night. At least that's what they were this afternoon. And it's a nice hotel. They used to film episodes of Nashville at the hotel, like scenes from the TV show. Yeah, it's a Millennium Maxwell House. It's 2.6 miles from the Music City Center where we're going to be, and they got music every night there. And Christine and I stayed there back in 2016 when my Nashville adventure started. So yeah, I mean, I started to go regularly after that, like on a regular basis. I've been there probably 20 times between then and 2019. So great town, just a lot of fun, a lot of music, a lot of jamming, and so let me know if you guys anyone's going to make it, because I have a feeling because of Dovydas' popularity, we're going to have some fun. So thank you, Dovydas, and thank you guys for being here, and you all have a nice night. And here, enjoy the scenery. Here we go. The colored lights. Good night, y'all. Let's hope so. Let's pray on it.